Looking for cheap and reliable Madden 21 Ultimate Team coins? Head on over to u4gm.com, Madden NFL 21 coins, and use code SPORTS for 5% off your order. What's up, guys? Duke back here from sportsgamers.com. Today's Madden 21 tip video, I want to break down one of the best passing concepts in the entire game. This route combination is going to destroy every defense out there. It's very, very easy to use, yet very effective offensively. And you guys can do this from multiple playbooks and different formations in the game. Now, I'm in the Raiders playbook on offense just because there's a few different ways I can show you guys to utilize this. I'm going to show you guys how to do it from just two different formations, just so you can get a few different examples. The first one I'm going to look at again, because you do want the running back and the tight end on opposite sides of the field, is gun bunch. So the play really doesn't matter too much at the end of the day. I'm just going to pick the bunch trail play here for an example. So what we're trying to do here is we're basically trying to take advantage of the running back and the tight end. A lot of people are still playing man coverage every single play, and getting the running back and tight end involved in the passing game is really effective against man because generally they're going to have the most favorable matchup. You know, if someone has a ton of great DBs and safeties, the worst ones are always going to be on the on the running back and the tight end. Oftentimes these players won't have abilities even in MUT. So it's definitely a great way to attack any coverage, but especially man with abilities. Now, before we get too much further in the video, I do want to remind you guys, please subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications on if you're liking our content. Smash that like button too. It really does help us out, and the support lately has been unreal. I really do appreciate it, guys. Also, in the meantime, if you're looking to get better at Madden 21, if you want to get better on offense or defense, check out sportsgamers.com. We have great premium content from our weekly Madden Vault tip subscription to ebooks that will take your game to the next level. Now, what you're going to want to do offensively to make this concept work is you're going to need one of a few different things. You could either have a tight end apprentice or route apprentice at tight end, or just have a running back, a backfield master at running back to get your extra hot routes, or you can use hot route master. Either or doesn't really matter. A lot of people now are starting to use pocket passers, so the hot route master is definitely an option. Personally, though, I've been rocking with the tight end apprentice and the backfield master. That's just my preference, but you can do it either way. So the setup is pretty easy. Like I said, you can do this from many different plays and formations, but generally speaking, you do want the tight end and running back opposite one another. So what I do is I just put the running back on a Texas route and the tight end on a cross route. This is super effective in beating man coverage this year because both of these routes get open pretty much immediately against man-to-man, and you don't really even need anything past that. Like, obviously, we're going to put some other routes out there to kind of, like, occupy the defense. Like, we got the post route, obviously, if they don't play the post over the top in the corner, whip, slant, whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, you just want those two routes, and anything else is pretty much gravy after that. Guys, let's look at how the running back and tight end both beat their defenders. Super easy. So you can see right off the snap, that tight end cross route is money. It's going to get separation right away, and if you let it develop further, it will continue to get separation. It's one of the easiest routes to beat man coverage in the game. So this right here alone, that's going to require manual coverage. And what I like about this and also the running back route is most people who play man coverage, they're going to either just keep the safeties deep so they don't get beat over the top, or they're going to play with purple zones dropping back 20, 25 yards. So they're not really going to cover the middle of the field, especially the little intermediate areas. So this is an easy throw and catch. Now, the great thing about this is that if they, again, they're going to manually guard that, what you're going to see is a lot of people will then take that away. Well, that's why you have the running back out of the backfield. And this is something you see a lot of the top players doing is they're using Texas routes and tight end crossing routes to beat man coverage because they know that the abilities probably aren't going to be on the players running those routes. And just in general, these two routes are just super good against man. So you guys can see here, very easy separation over the middle of the field once again. And it doesn't matter what kind of man coverage we're in. We can be in two-man like we were before, or we can be in cover one. It doesn't really make much of a difference at the end of the day. It's all about the route that we have on this play. So, like I said, you could do this from many different plays and formations. It really doesn't matter too much, but as you guys can see, again, very, very good and consistent, separation from the man defenders. I don't really have anything special at running back on this team. Gronkowski's okay this year. He's not like he has been in years past. But obviously, if you have a mutt team with a fast running, especially a backfield master running back, they're going to kill on this route. And then a tight end with some more speed and route running. Same thing goes here. Just very easy separation. And again, a very consistent throw and catch. We're going to be able to complete this all day long. Now, again, looking back at the tight end, you guys can see, again, he's open too. Like, he's an easy read for us too. So you're going to have to take away both of these guys. And what I really like about this is if you're going to try to take away both of them, then we have the deep post. It's going to be a one-play touchdown over the top. So let's say that you see that, we do this a few times. You're going to be on this deep safety, and you don't want us to do it anymore. Obviously, it's we've hit this one too many times for your liking. Well, obviously, at this point, guess what? Now we got Mike Evans over the top on a post. He did get tackled from behind, but, worst case scenario, that's a big gain. If you have a 90 deep route running guy there, it's always going to be open. 90 plus deep route running, I should say, for at least a big gain, if not a touchdown. Now, this is a good route combo, just period, whether it's man or zone, honestly. But the way the game is right now, everyone's just playing so much man. That's what you really have to worry about beating. But, if they were in zone, it really wouldn't matter because at the end of the day, you can't stop both of these routes. They're attacking the defense in different areas. And also, of course, if you just have a good route combo with the corner and an out or flat, it's going to be very hard to defend. As you guys can see here, if I'm going to go run with this crossing route to the tight end, I'm just going to throw it underneath to the running back. Yet at the same time, if I stay underneath to guard the running back, I'm just going to throw it to the crossing route. Now, guys, like I said, you can utilize this from different formations. It doesn't just have to be shotgun. It could just be under center. It could definitely be under center. It could be a strong close. It could be a running formation in general. You can do this type of stuff from many different plays. Play I like a lot out of strong close is actually the PA scissors, or also I like the flanker drive, and then also I like the double post. If you're going to run the flanker drive, I would have your best receiver running that deep post route so it gets open over the top if they don't play you deep. But this is a good formation to run because it has, the ability to run the ball and also pass. So we're going to go ahead here, and same type of defense we're going to play. Man over the top with purples. And it's the same route concept. Basically, I'm going to do a Texas route to the running back. And you always want to have, when you do this, by the way, you always want to have the running back, the tight end, on the short side of the field. So the Texas route goes opposite the tight end. So if the tight end and the tight end fullback on the short side, your Texas route will go opposite the tight end cross route, just like this. You always want those two routes going opposite one another so that they can't manly guard both at the same time. That's the key. So a play like this is perfect because we have the running back out of the backfield, the crossing route, and then also the post route, a little flat out of the backfield, and a drag. There's just no way that they can stop all these routes. If you play the tight end crossing route, I'm going to throw it to the running back. If you play the running back, I'm going to throw it to the tight end crossing route. At the same time, we do have, like I said, the deep post over the top, which is always a great read if they don't respect it. But again, here, see how much yards the running back can really pick up after the catch. It's not just a simple check down, but it is a great route. Overall, I feel like the running back Texas routes and the tight end crossing routes are two must-haves. If you can basically put them in one play opposite one another, just have another man-beating route on the play like a deep post or something like that, it really creates a lot of problems for the defense, which is why you see a lot of the top players using this concept on offense.